at 141, a real key matchup. Joey McKenna, an All-American a couple of years ago for Stanford, transferred to Ohio State. Nick Lee, a true freshman, really getting it done. Should be a great matchup, real important for Penn State right here.
In a situation right here, TJ, you just said it. I mean, if you're Ohio State right now and Joey McKenna, foot on the gas, extend that lead as a team.
You know, that's Nick Lee. What I've seen from him is that his pace increases the course of the match, and what he seems to be a little bit struggling with early in the match, boy, he really opens up in the last minute and a half. So for him, he's got to just stay, within range.
McKenna from Tuwaka, New Jersey, a Blair Academy prep, in on the single.
Good work there by McKenna. He's able to go ahead and climb the ladder here, get a little bit higher on that leg, see hand over hand. Now he's able to control the hip. Good, strong guy. They're able to go ahead and get the weight on the rear end, and that's a takedown.
Tom Bryant told me that in this matchup, it's a matchup of the technical skills and the finishing of McKenna against that pace of Nick Lee. And McKenna, nice job in the first period. Got in on a leg attack and finished.
And what do you do to keep the pace up is that you got to go ahead and try to take the pace out of him here by riding right there, right at the hips. Nice job by Lee. He wants to get that quick escape. Kind of a little bit like what we saw with the Spencer Lee-Tomasello match, where a lot of effort was placed in the first part of the, being in the down position, and pretty soon it was a little bit easier to go ahead and ride. And that's what you want to try to do to eliminate that pace from the top position.
Good hot ride being put on by Joey McKenna, the junior. Nick Lee from Evansville, Indiana, a true freshman.
You know what he's doing here, he's elbow deep around that waist.
Stalemate, let's get out of that tire, both men. Let's go, work out.
Referee's going to go ahead and call a stalemate there. That's kind of a nice break there for Lee with that. See the riding time already up to 56 seconds.
And Lee reminds you with that pace of Zane Rutherford,
who we'll see next at 149. McKenna's only loss came to Tommy Thorne. And
wow. You don't see many guys switch out of Joey McKenna's tight waist ride like that. That was well done. 105 a riding time. That was a statement maker right there.
Cale Sanderson talks a lot about how his young men respond. This is a big opportunity for Nick Lee, true freshman, in this environment. Doesn't get any bigger than this. And so how he responds is a big deal here.
And Lee has got to keep McKenna moving, right? So far, McKenna's been able to just go ahead and camp out in that shot stance, but now he's in on a shot, doing a nice job of bringing that and shelving that leg. See him on the shelf on the left leg. Now he's going to go ahead and try to attack the far leg of his own, get a little bit better angle for it, and McKenna gives it up.
Really strategic on how Lee caught the hip and drove through with his hand, cupped it and drove.
Yeah, he shelved that ankle first. That's the first thing you do, and then you circle around, get around the clock a little bit further. He was going counterclockwise. Got a better angle on it.
Big 15 seconds.
It is, Shane, because he lift right there. He can bring him down. Nice job of McKenna, but good job of keeping her shoelaces up and driving through and attacking the hips. Key.
A lot of maturity from Lee.
And the crowd loving what they see at the end of the first period.
Take a look at this last takedown. Now it's just nothing but a chasing single leg. He caught him on his heels right there. Now watch him shelf that left leg right here on his left thigh. And then he goes and circles around a little bit before he attacks the leg. Circles around, stretches him out. Nice work there. Beautiful finish.
3-2 lead for the number 6th ranked Lee.
And Lee's back down, and he doesn't want to take much time. He had to go down, but see how these switches? And a lot of times when you switch a guy, he's got one count.
No near fall.
But yeah, that's what makes that switch awful dangerous on that tight waist ride. He has control of the hips, and if you don't get perfect separation like you did the last time, you really allow yourself to get loaded up for that side tilt. And then also it's also a time hog to get back to your base.
Riding time over a minute for McKenna.
Yeah, he's going to go ahead and try to. Still's got his elbows out and his wrists in. McKenna reasserting himself in this match in the top position. And able to catch him with his elbows out and his wrist in. Again, capturing that. These are old man rides. You know, you learn these things when you're in a room.
A lot of pressure by McKenna there, really piling up the riding time right now.
Nice job with the switch again, but look how much hip separation he's able to get. Still arm around the waist there. He gave up the escape a little bit early, but again, 1:45 of riding time. That'll be tough for Lee to break. Really critical. A lot of time left to go ahead and get on the offense, both guys.
Less than 30 seconds left in the second period. The Penn State 41-pounder Nick Lee out in front, 4-2.
Have we gone off the mat yet? Really, it's just nice work there with the shuck. Back to the single.
Short time here in the second period.
Action in.
Nice angle on that shot there by McKenna. Short time, though. He's able to limp through. Is there any weight? Nope. Wow. That was nice. Limp arm.
Big takedown on the edge.
And he sucked him back, right back, and
not going to be argued. Huge.
No.
Short time, no response. 4-4. Riding time in favor of McKenna, and he'll go down to begin the third period.
Yeah.
That's big, Jim.
Points at the end of the period. And Lee's going to go ahead and cut him. I just don't know why you don't take advantage of the intentional release. Unless he's going to go ahead and going to work him a little bit with that cradle. Yeah, you can hear the Ohio State corner really wanting McKenna to stay on his offense, get another takedown. Because this is a point in the match here with the crowd. The referee's already called stalling. If he's constantly pacing like this, you can see that there's a second attempt in a row. McKenna's got to answer.
Five to 4. McKenna leading with that escape. They go stalemate. The official, the Ohio State coaching staff, exhorting McKenna to get a shot in.
Yeah, exhorting's a good word. Pleading would be another one. Got to go ahead and get after it. Nice job by Lee with the snap down and spinning with the other direction that time.
He's going to cut him again, and the opportunity here to get the attention of the official, like you said, for the warning. There's still time on the clock for stalling to come into play here.
Yep.
But he's got to break away from that tie.
Yeah, he's got to break free with try, just try to maybe take more territory and not give up that cheap collar tie like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. 6-6 riding time in favor of McKenna.
Yeah. Again, a lot of attempts by Lee. Stalemate. They still want him to hold position. Yeah, you knew that was going to happen. Joey McKenna drops in on the leg, but can he hold it?
Well, you can forget the stalling coming into play now. It's got to be a score by Penn State's Lee to win this.
This is a position they work on every day. In the Lion Wrestling Room, the ankle pass situation.
No control.
Go ahead and kick out, move forward. McKenna hanging on. Huge match in this meet.
Stop!
Stalemate.
Right. 10 seconds, the go-to move. What is Lee's? He's got to find the angle. He's got to
chase him down.
Yep.
Again, no stall warning, so McKenna can back out of there if he chooses.
McKenna coming in here to wreck Hall, doing what he needed to do, hanging on. Big win for Joey McKenna with riding time. The score 7-6, and 3 more points on the board for the Buckeyes. Joey McKenna, winner by decision. And the Buckeyes are out in front, 10-0.